Hello everyone and welcome back to Lorraine Rips. In today's video, I'm super excited to share with you guys a PSA submission. These are always one of my favorite things to do on the channel. This is now my fourth or fifth submission I've ever done, and they've always gone very well for me. I love doing them. I do them with my local card shop, Triple, and yeah, I'm just very excited to share with you guys what we have today. This is a 6-card submission, although one card did not actually get graded, and I'll show you that in a sec. Really quickly though, I'm sorry, this is the first video I've recorded in a very long time. I've just been taking a little break, but now that I'm recording this, I'm gonna try and start getting back into the flow of posting. And so not just recording, but posting also, because I have a lot of videos from a long time ago that I still need to get posted. But after my Christmas video, I just kind of took a long break, and I'm sure you guys will see that. This is probably a ways after, I'm probably posting this a ways after recording this, because I will have started posting other videos that I've had from a long time ago. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Sorry about that, guys. I was just taking a little break, but I'll get back into the flow of posting videos, I promise. Thank you guys for staying loyal, and yeah, make sure to press the like and subscribe button. That'd mean a lot to me. Really quick before we get into this mission, I have since I have taken a little break, I've done a little bit of card opening, but I also kind of been taking a break from cards in general also. So this is the biggest thing I've done while I've been away, is grade these cards. But I've also picked up a few really nice ones. Pulled a few really nice ones. This is pretty solid, you know, nothing crazy, but Blake Corum autograph and RPA, sorry, to 199 out of Illusions. I got this one in my Christmas opening. Excuse me, sorry. Which is supposed to be a big opening here on the channel, but I wasn't able to get all the packs together in time, and so I just opened them off camera. This is the only good card I got though, so you didn't miss all that much. And then the biggest one I got was this Caitlin Clark cracked ice. I got one box of WNBA Prism because they looked really, really good. It looks like your odds for Caitlin were super high. And in my only box, I pulled this, which is like $100 card. So honestly, one of my bigger pulls that I've ever gotten, and I got it off camera, guys. I'm sorry. I don't really open too much basketball. I really am just a football guy. You'll see in this opening. It's really just football, but you know, every once in a while I'll do a little bit of basketball opening, and you guys have seen that a couple times. I'm sorry I did not open this on the channel, but you're seeing it now, and I'm super, super happy to have this one. I would grade this one. Unfortunately, it's not in fantastic condition. Not like horrible condition, but it most likely get an 8. I think there's just one corner that's like kind of beaten up, and overall it's just not in great condition. And it's like not horrible, but you know, it's not fantastic either. So, I just realized I haven't put any cards in the background. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. These are 2 cards that I have graded myself. This one I pulled and graded, this one I picked up and graded, and they both got 10s. My track record with grading is like super good. I think I've gotten 1-9 ever. I think I got 1-9 of my own personal cards. 1-4, but that was on the Victor Wembanyama card that was from the Sports Illustrated Kids. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about with Sports Illustrated Kids magazines. They have those little cards in them, and I submitted the one to Victor Wembanyama. You guys have seen that on the channel if you've been watching for a while. So that one got a 4, but that's just because that's a normal grade for that one. And then I think the rest have been 10s. I can't think of a. Maybe I got a 9 on. Oh yeah, and then I got a second 9. So I've gotten like 3 cards that have not been 10s. I believe everything else has been a 10. I'm usually very good at evaluating them. And I'm pretty meticulous, and I usually do a pretty good job because I have smaller submissions, so I'm able to really check them over. But this one is a 6-card submission, and you know, let's get right into it. Yeah, I'm very excited for this one. This is one of my favorite ones I've done. Let me think really quick. So yeah, this is my 4th grading submission. The last one I did is here on the channel. I believe I submitted 10 cards or 9 cards, and then all but one of them got 10s, which is really exciting. So this is now my 4th one, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so before we start on these 5 in the middle, we have to talk about this one. So this one, I have not really done my research on what exactly this means. This was my only basketball card that I sent in. This was a Caitlin Clark side for kids, Sports Illustrated for kids. This is what I was talking about with the Victor Wembanyama from the magazines, the cutouts. It said it was mini size 0Q. It says do not holder. So I guess it just was too small. I don't know, like sometimes I've seen this where people have been accused of cutting. I did not cut the card at all. I just I just ripped it out of the magazine. And I sent in a Victor Wembanyama one of these, and it went fine. Like, I got, like I told you, I got a 4 on it, and I sent it in, and it got graded. But this one, for some reason, did not. And I'm going to do some research on what exactly this means. But, yeah, I don't know. I might ask my local card shop about it. Because I guess it was just too small for a holder. But I don't know. It was the exact same size as the Victor Wembanyama, so I have no idea what was going on there. Anyways, that's our first one, so I'm not going to count that as a grade for anything. And then when it comes to these 5, these are the main attractions because the other one did not get graded. And I have seen the one on the top. I have seen the grade for Jordan Love. Besides that, the other 4 I have not seen. Okay, so I'm going to need... Oh, wait, 1 second. Okay, sorry, I had to get another one of these spacers. So okay. I don't know if y'all saw that, but unfortunately I just spoiled the grade for myself on the next one. I'm very good at doing that. I just spoiled the grade on accident, and unfortunately I spoiled that one for myself. But you'll see in a sec. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I think it was covered by this one. I'll check the footage and see. But either way, there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, here we go. First one. Like I said, this is the only one I've seen besides that one now. Very excited to see what this one gets, or I've already seen, but you know what I mean. So let me tell you the backstory behind this one really quick. I picked it up for $55 a while back at Dallas Card Show. $55 was a pretty good price at the time. It was doing like $65. Now it's dropped quite a bit. I think it's like a $30 card, unfortunately. He did not have the best last season. I bought this before his previous season, but I am a Jordan Love believer. And I think that this year, if he can have a good season, and this is probably like a $200 card if it gets a 10 and he does good next season. But this is a pretty nice one, like Blue Scope. These are usually really sought out, and it's a rated rookie. This one could be big if he is a good QB. So could be a huge card. I'm gonna hold it for a while because it's only worth like 110 to 120 and a PSA 10. Okay, so reveal in 3. Oh, actually, I'll just do it like this: 2020 Panini Donruss, Jordan Love, Blue Scope, Jim Mitson. So I've already seen this one, but yeah, very exciting. I was actually expecting this one to get a 9, because the top edges, it's gonna be really hard to show you. You can't really tell, but the top and bottom edges were like really weird. Like they weren't like bad necessarily, but they were just like, I don't even know how to describe it honestly. They're just really weird. Everything else was like perfect on this card. Like the centering's fantastic. The corners were great, so I think that's why they gave it to me. But the edges probably would have gone like an 8. I don't know. So like if I were a grader, I don't know. But maybe they give him a pass for maybe this whole year optic is a little bit different. But I don't know. I feel like this one is not necessarily 10 worthy. I thought I was gonna get a 9 for sure. But it got a 10. I was actually super excited. But yeah, I love this one. Just absolutely gorgeous card. I'm so happy to have this in the collection. That's a huge one. So I was able to get at the card show, graded 10, and just huge win for me. Okay, we're gonna start the 10 pile right here. Okay, next up, we're going to try and reveal this one without revealing the next card this time. Sweet. Okay, I did it that time. Okay. Oh, do I want to go in a certain order? Since I've already seen this one, I'm going to do this one, but from here on out, I might do a different order. Okay, here is card number 2 of 5. We have a hype Jamar Chase blue, or blue ice, sorry, to 99. This is a second year, 2022, so pretty early on for him. If like years down the line, like whenever we're further away from 2021, this could be a pretty decent card because it's for the fact that it's second year. But this one I picked up for I think like $10 at my local card shop, and it looks really good. And people love the blue ices. I do not know what this would be worth in a PSA 10. I was so excited to do this video. I have not done research for all these cards. Really only 2 of them, but this one I would imagine it's like $70-$80 card in a PSA 10. That's just like off the top of my head. That's a guess. It could be way off though. But he's had an insane season, so this one in PSA 10 would be awesome. And like I said, people love the blue ices, and it's a second year, and it's Prism. There's just a lot of really good things about this card, and most of all, I picked it up for $10. So let's see it. 2022 Prism Jamar Chase. Jim at 10. Let's go. So we are 2 for 2 on 10s. This one is one that I definitely thought would get a 10. Just a gorgeous card. 72 out of 99. Absolutely love this one. Really happy to have this one in the collection. I did not have anything Jamar Chase, so now I have one. And it's just like a really solid card. So like it's super valuable, but it's just like one that I can easily like get a trade deal in with, I'm sure. Just a nice, probably like pretty liquid card. Just because of the fact that it's Jamar Chase and it's a blue ice. So yeah, I'm super happy about that one. Okay. What was I gonna say? I was about to say something. Yeah, so my guesstimate is like 70 to 80, although I'm not sure. But I'm only into it for like 35, so I think I definitely made money. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around. So now you can kind of like, you can kind of see what's going on here. So we got this one. I'm gonna do this one next. So let's do this, and then I'm gonna do this. Sorry. We got my flip these back over. Okay. Now you've seen kind of all the cards a little bit. Okay, so this is a George Kittle, purple no huddle. Sorry, from Prism. This is 2023. Yeah, 2023 Prism. It is 20 of 35. So these are really short print. Like an SSP. Just like really solid card. I know I checked a while ago. This is like I'm assuming this is like an $80-ish slab in a PSA 10, just like the Jamar. Like George Kittle's market's quite high. This is a low number card, and I got it for, what was it? I think it was like $6 at my local card shop. So I absolutely like got a steal on this one because I remember it was worth like 20 just raw, and now I'm grading it, so I'm only into it for like $30, and I think it's like gonna be an $80 card if it gets a 10. If this one does not get a 10, I'd be absolutely shocked. This is one of the nicest cards condition-wise that I've like sent off. It is just like in perfect condition. If you ask me, I could have missed something, and I'd probably like jinx myself by saying that, but this one just looked absolutely flawless to me, if you ask me. So yeah, really gorgeous card. Really, really hoping for the 10 on this one, and this one I do not know what I got. 2023 Prism, George Kittle. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Dang it. I just hyped it up for no reason. I'm sorry, if you can tell I'm a little bit snotty right now. I don't know why. Seriously? I must say, y'all, I'm incredibly surprised. Like, I was so sure this was going to get a 10. That actually really surprised me. I'm not going to lie. Got a 9. Why? You know, PSA is frustrating because it doesn't always tell you. It never tells you what, like, gave it a certain grade. But, yeah, it kind of stinks. It's still a nice card. I really, really thought that one was going to get a 10. And usually I have a good eye for these things, and I can usually get that. But, you know, it did not. So it is what it is, I guess. Okay, first 9 of the video. I really hope that's it. I mean, I really would not want more than 9. But these other two, I felt confident about all these besides the Jordan Love. So, you know, I mean, I guess we're trading this off for the Jordan Love. I'd probably rather have the Jordan Love in a 10, so it's okay, honestly. I don't really mind all that much. Okay, second to last card here in the submission, we have a CJ Stroud. I am a believer in him for sure. I have a ton of his cards, so I really hope he does well. This past season he didn't do great, but all his receivers were injured. I don't know I don't know exactly how good his offensive line is. I feel like it's not great, although I don't actually know for sure. Like I couldn't tell you off the top of my mind actually, but I feel like it's not great, or it wasn't great last year. And all his receivers were just injured, so it was just a really hard season for him. But he still led his team to the playoffs, and they won a game. So this one, I'm also not sure exactly what it's worth in a PSA 10. I don't even really have a guess because I don't really know where his market's at right now. It's a really clean card. I looked at this one. I picked it up for like 20 at my local card shop, which is a little more expensive. Probably like overpaid for a little bit, but just because it's in fantastic condition. And I think this is another one that should theoretically get a 10. Is a true silver, not the retail version, so it is worth more than the retail version. And really just a clean card that should get a 10. It looked very, very clean. So, okay, 2023 Select, CJ Stroud, PSA 10. Awesome. So yeah, that's a pretty decent card. Like if his market goes back up, like this is a pretty huge card. True silver, PSA 10. I know that at one point they were doing like 100, but I don't think they're doing that much now. But still just really nice card to add to the PC. And yeah, just really nice one for the collection. So actually, I just realized that not a single one of these cards today that I sent in, I pulled. So I got 2 of them at the Dallas Card Show and 3 of them at my local card shop. So I just realized that. But yeah, okay. So going really well so far, 3 for 4. I'm really surprised about the George Kittle, I must say. But it really all comes down to this one. This one I felt was really solid condition, not like perfect, but I would say I would give it a 10 if I were a grader. You know, it's my card, but like I'm saying that just because I feel like it is 10 worthy. It's a little bit closer though. This is probably my favorite one in the submission. I'm a huge Jahmyr Gibbs believer. I feel like most people are. He's an absolute beast. But honestly, I think he's just going to be a great player for years to come. Honestly, he has a really good chance at being a Hall of Famer, if you ask me. But yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs, rookie 2023 Prism. This is the red sparkle. These come out of the sparkle packs. I picked this up for $55. I think the Dallas Card Show, just like the Jordan Love. But I got in a package deal with another card. And yeah, I'm super excited to see this one. I looked at it, I was pretty sure it was going to get a 10. I'm pretty positive it's not as good as some of these other ones I got. Like the George Kittle looked fantastic. This one looked great. It doesn't look quite as good as some of those, but it did look better than Jordan Love, and I think it should get a 10. Sorry, again, allergies. I'm gonna move these over a little bit. Okay, yeah, but here we go. Jahmyr Gibbs, hopefully PSA 10 red sparkle. This one I saw a red sparkle mosaic, which is also not numbered. Or at least it wasn't numbered on the listing. I don't know if it actually is numbered. I didn't even know if I mentioned it, but these ones are not numbered. But I saw a red sparkle for mosaic did 130 in a PSA 10, and I didn't see any 10 sales of this card exactly. And so, but honestly, if that would probably mean that this one's probably like 180 to 200, or somewhere around there. Maybe like definitely 150 plus. If the mosaic one is 130. Sorry, guys. My allergies are super bad. Okay, guys, I'm really hoping for this one to be a 10. I mean, that would just be incredible. I'd be so happy. Come on. Okay, so we got 2023 Prism, Jahmyr Gibbs. Please, I really need it on this one. 3, 2, 1. Dang it. A 9 is still really good. I think a 9 actually still raises the value on this one a lot, because, like, I was seeing sales, and, like, I think 9s were still doing quite a bit, but I really thought this one would get a 10. Although I didn't think I thought it was possible that I'd get a 9, but I definitely thought I'd get a 10, but I thought it was possible. This one, though, I'm just absolutely shocked. These are my 2023 Prism cards. I'm really, really shocked that this one especially did not get a 10. I could have lived with probably 1 9, but honestly, this is my lowest 10. This is my lowest 10 rate out of any submission. I still got 60%, which is really solid. But 10s versus 9s, and I know I didn't get any 8s. I'm still yet to get like 8s on a card that I expected to get a 10. But I must say I'm really shocked that the Jordan Love got a 10, and that they gave these ones 9. It almost felt like they were like, I don't know. I really, really wanted this Jahmyr Gibbs to be a 10. To be honest, I would have really, really liked that. It would have been awesome. I still think that a 9 actually it does make it really worth it, because I think these are hard to grade, because they're just not doing well, according to the eBay listings. Like, I don't know what this pop is, or like what the 10 pop is. I might look it up. I'll look it up for all of these, but it is what it is. I still definitely made money on this submission because I didn't get any 8s or anything. So I definitely didn't make money. CJ Stroud Silver Prism, that's a huge one if he does well. Jamar Chase Hype PSA 10, that's a sick one, just a really liquid card. And then Jordan Love PSA 10, that's a huge one if Jordan Love succeeds next year, or just any time in the future, really. That's a huge card. So yeah, I'm happy with the submission overall. It's it's not a huge deal. It's not like, again, I'm pretty good at like evaluating, so I didn't get anything like super low. 9s are still solid. They'll raise your value slightly, and and it also makes your cards more liquid, so dealers don't have to worry about what condition they're in. But really unfortunate these ones. Honestly, I thought that all 5 of these were going to get a 10. I would have, except for this one. I thought that 4 out of 5 of these would have got a 10. Only 3 of them did. So it's not like the end of the world. But if this Jordan Love had gone a 9 like I thought it would have been a pretty rough submission for me. So this is probably my worst submission when it comes to grading wise. But overall, I still think it's a really big success. Still got 3 10s. Yeah, so I'm very happy with the submission overall. I think it could have gone better, but I've said that a million times already. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time. I love doing these videos, and thank you so much if you made it to the end. And yeah, until next time, my Lurgan lads, peace.